Alright, nice. Everything's all nice and ordered. Except the chat box should be this. Alright. We are live, by the way.
Alright.
I was hoping so. Otherwise, all my silly noises would be going to waste.
Not to waste, just not reaching as many people as they maybe could have.
True.
And on that note, welcome everybody to session 11 of the campaign known as Toby and Friends. I'm Kyle, the DM.
I'm Blasevgui, the resident bad luck Mona.
Meme Lord, get it right.
Meme Lord. Bad luck Meme Lord.
I'm Diamond, the depressed chef.
And I'm Wombat, the ray of sunshine who keeps on having things happen.
And once again, Diamond hits us with the... It's just the truth, the pain.
I'm sorry. I didn't think she would have that much of an effect.
It's just... It's not even that it's bad, it's just that it's so real. But anyway, I guess this would be an appropriate time for a recap of what happened last time.
Alright.
I've been taking them recently. Does anybody feel particularly inspired to do it?
I'm kind of still waking up.
Diamond?
I can do it. You don't need to if you don't want to.
I can try, because I don't think I've done it once, and I should probably do it. Let's see here. What did happen last time? Oh, that's right. Okay, so, like, we were putzing around in the hotel room. What?
Do you know what that actually means?
I don't. And now I'm going... Do I want to look it up?
It's an inappropriate word in Yiddish.
Oh, but in English, it's just...
I know
Wombat.
In English, it's generally used as, like, just screw it around, but it is an inappropriate word in Yiddish.
God.
As so many things are.
Wombat, that would have flown by every... What? Who just dropped?
What?
Rhythm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have flown by everybody, but you had to point it out?
Yes.
You'd be
Oh,
doing
it's
a
fine.
disservice if
I
you
mean,
weren't.
So,
It's not
as you were saying, you were
exactly.
hanging out in the room.
Yeah, we were all hanging out in the hotel room.
Glad to be of service.
Yes, we were all hanging out in the hotel room, and we were doing our thing, and we were dealing with the aftermath of the city almost exploding, and let's see, Paprika got some bad news about Chili. Chili is a shadow Pokemon. She had some drinks with the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Toby met up with that little girl whose oddish we tried to save, but couldn't. And the little girl has a Combi now, one of the Combi that was attacking us. So not everything is terrible.
And they hugged it out.
And they hugged it out. Yeah, it was really cute. And Mona. Oh. Blah, what did Mona do?
Oh my god, I remember.
The heck.
Oh, yeah!
Mona had an interesting time with the Slow King.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
locked in a questioning room at the police department, where
The door was
boys-
unlocked.
Well, I didn't really
Wait.
think she was locked in.
I
but
could have
in a
left at
police
any time.
I don't think you could. Like, the door might not have been locked, but it was still a police department. So you were being questioned by the dreamy detective guy and his
detective
Pokemon.
guy!
And
Dreamy,
this-
of course, referring to how he was falling asleep on the desk.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
And his slogan was eventually just like, I'm gonna take over. And he knocked out his trainer and questioned Mona, but I don't think he really got anywhere. And he did give Mona some insider information about the crumbling economy.
Oh, yeah.
Later on, everyone went back to the hotel room, and eventually we were like, I wonder what happened to Riley Cross. And then at midnight, he texted us and was basically like, I'm gonna fight you tomorrow. He didn't tell us that, but he may as well have.
Yeah.
And
1v3.
I'm gonna fight
Pretty
you
much.
tomorrow.
and I think he made us like meet him in a stadium at
was the
6
gym.
in the morning.
gym.
The
Yeah.
gym. And we kind of did try to fight him and it didn't work, but he trained us how to fight better.
Yeah.
And then we went out later and we caught some Pokemon. Well, there were 2 Cenobian Goldines and a Mocha, and Paprika got the Emolga.
Yes, specifically the Emolga was being attacked by the Goldines. Or being
Correct.
trapped by them?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And this would be the Goldines, by the way. It is a ground type Goldine unique to Sinnoh, or Kalos. This is Kalos.
Are you showing it off?
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
I am.
This is Kalos.
Oh, yes. It's Colossian Goldine.
Yeah. I still haven't made a sprite for it yet.
Yeah,
But I
no
will.
worries.
I will.
Those are lower priority unless one of you, like, decides, screw my starter, it's Colossian Goldine and only Colossian Goldine.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, let's not push it unless somebody really wants to use it.
Oh. Well, I've
but
been
yeah.
noodling around in paint, actually working on it for the past several minutes.
Meh.
I mean, well, I'll take it. Even if no one else uses it, I'll find a way to use it.
Nice.
In all honesty, I might want to use it over my Phantom for now.
Yeah, I mean,
And speaking of which, I need to... Oh, well, first off, I need to get all my tokens unhidden. They're all hidden.
yeah. You wanna
In fact,
have
why
me
don't I
do
just...
that?
How about I just do this? I'll delete everything and reload now that I'm not the GM.
Fair enough. Yeah, that was a pretty complete update of what happened last time. I can't
Tabletop-ian.
think of anything specifically that was missed. Diamond, please take a point of inspiration. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And yeah. I guess if we are all ready to go, I will convince myself that I'm ready as well.
Nice.
Oh, Kyle, what are the base stats of a Colossian Goldine?
Same, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried not to mess around with. I'm trying not to mess around with base stats with these other forms, with the exception of. Well, I changed the nose pass because it would have been absolutely broken if I didn't, and I changed the Rosalia because I wanted it to be a physical variant because then friendly neighborhood Spider-Man shenanigans.
Yay.
Right.
But yeah, I guess we are ready to begin. So, you guys, this is actually just after you all, caught your Goldine and the Emolga. so you've been allowed to leave the city. You got special permit. You got to go through, like one of those checkpoints, checking you out and into the city. Checking ID, checking bags, all that sort of nonsense. That has been deemed necessary as a result of the fallouts of the attack on Lumio City. And you're out and about, and you were kind of heading towards the southeastern part of the region. That general area. And that's kind of the direction you've been intending to go. After this encounter, have you guys stopped to take a break? What's going on?
I imagine so.
Yeah,
I
we'd
don't know.
probably take a break after that.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys basically got out of the city maybe sometime. I don't know how early you guys decided to leave, but I can't imagine that it's much later than noon, maybe 1 in the afternoon if you got a really late start. So yeah, you traveled for maybe an hour or so, did that whole thing, and now you're taking a break. And nope, it's not a scroll. What is it freaking called? Holocaster. There we go.
Nice.
Um,
Someone's been watching too much Ruby.
I actually haven't been watching a lot of Ruby lately. It's just when I go for fictional communications equipment, my mind goes scroll, and I'm like, you're wrong. So, Paprika, you're getting a call on your Holocaster.
Oh, okay. Well, she will pick it up.
Do you say anything when you pick it up, or?
Hello?
Yes, Paprika, this is, Professor Sassafras. How are you doing?
Would you like some tea?
Does Toby yell that in the background?
No, I'm just poking fun.
Yes, I do.
Out of character.
Professor, we're okay. We actually were able to leave the city and we're making progress on catching Pokemon.
Oh, where are you now?
Is there a specific number for this route?
You can call it Route 4 for the purposes of this.
We are on Route 4.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry that I have to ask this, Paprika. If at all possible, I would really like you to come back to the city. There's an errand I need you three to run regarding Chili's condition. And unfortunately, you'd be heading in the wrong direction.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll turn back.
Yeah, greatly appreciated. So sorry for the inconvenience, but it is very important.
I understand.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, hopefully the others don't give you too much trouble on this. Again, apologies. All right. Give me a call when you're back in the city.
Okay, we'll do.
Oh my god, I'm
Bye,
trying to
Professor.
scout songs, and I'm just getting ads. Come on.
So yeah, the professor didn't give you too much information, but it sounds like he needs you guys to run an errand, and the GM maybe changed his plans about what direction you guys were going. But things like that. Typical, normal, need to run errands sort of stuff.
Just GM things.
Just GM things and totally not fourth wall breaking stuff.
All right. So
Oh, there we go.
Paprika will put her phone away and explain to the others what the professor wants.
I just couldn't remember for a second which professor that was. Oh god, I just glanced back at the sprite I was working on for the first time in quite some time, and I just noticed how I just made a sad, tired Goldie.
This requires an image. I hope you realize
yes,
that.
I am. I'm screenshotting the work in progress.
Oh,
Oh no!
I was working on, or I was attempting to make, to like think about its adaptations, but oh, it looks so sad.
It's dead inside. Oh no! Oh,
Oh my god.
oh no!
Wow, you have to put this on stream.
All right. The only reason I haven't been is because effort. But
Yeah, well, you have to show people what we're laughing about.
Or you
Yes,
can just
yes.
post it in memes.
Oh yeah.
that too.
Oh my god!
All right, now I got it.
Wow,
Sad
that's
Jesus!
Wait, I have to
I've
save
literally
this.
just been noodling around with this thing in the background this whole time.
I'm gonna be honest. That Goldine looks both incredibly sad and incredibly pleased.
It does! I was thinking like, oh well, since it's underground, it wouldn't have wide open eyes, right? And I'm like, oh well, maybe it's adapted. Ay.
Or is it? There it is.
Oh lordy.
Let's see.
Well,
Is
it
this
does-
visible?
it-
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It does have access to supersonic though, so
True.
Hi, PK.
And
Freaking
I'm like,
weird.
oh well, it's like okay, that the front fins I like quite a lot. Those came out great.
oh yeah, I think so too.
The tail is just, and the mouth is like, and the horn is still kind of misshapen. I'm trying to make it look like a shovel, but it's
If it's easier to keep it as a drill, you can do that, because that was my idea, is that it was just kind of drilling through the ground.
Oh, okay. I might do that then.
Yeah.
I just like forgot all of the descriptions you did and just kind of started winging it, and then I
No, that's fine.
tired.
We
I
can
did-
we can go over it at another time if you want.
I did slim it down some, which looks kind of nice. It's just so sad.
It's so sad.
It's so sad. Anyway, sorry for derailing, but good lord. Oh,
You don't have to
man.
apologize.
Oh man. This poor
So-
creature.
Paprika has just informed you that the professor is asking that you all turn back.
But we just got out here.
Hmm,
Oh boy. Alright.
all right. Guess this is kind of our job now. Do whatever everyone else wants us to do.
Yeah. Well, it's not so bad.
Eh. I don't know what I'd be doing anyway. It just feels wrong.
You're just contrarian. You don't like doing what other people tell you to do.
You're not my psychologist.
No, but I'm your friend. I know patterns.
Okay, fine.
All right, and with that, you guys all head back into the city, and unfortunately, and this dawns on you as you get within visual distance of the city, this means you have to go through the checkpoint again.
Oh.
So it is definitely late afternoon by the time you get back into the city proper, and getting in contact with the professor reveals that he just wants you to meet him at the same lab that Paprika that you met the doctor at, because he is now in town on the team working on those developments.
You owe us for this, Professor. You know that, right?
Well, the professor is not on the phone. You'll have to tell him in person.
I was thinking she like leans over Paprika's shoulder and like says that like, you owe us.
I'll have a nice pot of tea on for when you get here.
Awesome.
So, Paprika, you do have to lead them to the doctor's office, and you get into the building, no real issues. You know where you're going.
Okay.
And as you walk into the office, which is the designated meeting place, the doctor looks up and kind of just without saying anything goes to reach into a drawer and puts a bottle on the table, and then sees you with two other people and puts the bottle back.
Paprika, like, she opened her mouth to say something, but just kind of closed it when the bottle went away.
But everybody saw. Everybody saw.
Toby just like nods in understanding. Yeah, fair enough.
Hi, Paprika. I guess the professor told you to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, he called us back. Said he had something he needed us to do.
Right. He did mention something about that. Let me get him in here. And she like pushes a button, some sort of like intercom button, and you can hear the professor in that sort of tinny voice that is obviously something that's coming from a poor speaker that like every single intercom seems to have.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's like designed to be purposefully terrible. I don't get it.
Honestly.
And the professor joins you guys in short order. Pot of tea in hand, by the way. And as he walks in the door, he just hands you a cup of tea. Yes. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's very excellent. Tea. Anybody else? Tea?
I feel like his coworkers have gotten so tired of tea.
I'll take some tea. Why not?
Sure.
Excellent. And he pours another couple things of tea. Looks over to the doctor's like, you? And she's like, no, please. That's fine. All right. Anyway, let's get down to the brass tacks, shall we? We need a custom ordered part from a shop in. Kyle forgot the name of the town.
Of the town?
The town, yes. I think it's not Caraway, is it? That sounds wrong.
I'm not
Horrorway?
familiar enough with Kalos.
Comarine City?
Oh.
That one. It's like, yes, we need a custom ordered pot. There's a guy,
A guy.
who has a shop in Coramine City that we typically go for things like this, but we haven't been able to reach him, which is odd. And unfortunately, everybody here at the lab is too busy to go, meet with him in person and try and sort this out. But that's why we're asking if you can go on our behalf. We want to keep this project to as few people as possible. So.
I see.
Yes.
Get us past customs? 'Cause my
Oh,
God, my Arceus is that annoying.
Well, fortunately, working at the lab here, we do have some special privileges, and given that the desert is mostly on lockdown, as they're working on the power plant, which also took some damage during the events recently, we're actually going to fly you via helicopter.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah!
Oh, wow.
Mona is visibly
Yes,
excited by this.
Yeah, we would obviously send, someone else. Maybe Jerry's available to take the trip. Do you think Jerry can spend Let me go ask Jerry if he wants to go.
I think we're good.
Oh, are you sure? I wouldn't want to be an inconvenience.
Not inconveniencing me. I don't know.
That's whatever.
You're not an inconvenience.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, children. All right, I will tell the helicopter pilot to begin preparations, and you guys should be in the air soon. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
We're all his grandchildren now.
I think so, yes.
You didn't have a choice. So yes, you are all set to go on this this helicopter ride to Cormarine City. Now, I have a question. None of you have been in a helicopter before. Toby may have been in a helicopter before, given...
Toby's probably been in a helicopter once or twice.
All right. So I'm going to leave this entirely up to you. If you want, you can make a Constitution saving throw to see how well you deal with flying in a helicopter.
Nice.
Only if you want, though.
I will say, in real life, I've been in a helicopter and I hated it, but I feel like
Aw.
Paprika could deal with it.
I really like helicopters. I've been in them a few times, and I love them.
I'm interested.
This isn't even my
Holy crap!
And this is what I crit on tonight.
Fantastic.
Mona channels the helicopter.
Yes.
My god.
All right, so you have no problems with that at all. In fact, for any sort of checks that are required with maintaining orientation, like being aware while flying in something or on something for the rest of the campaign, will give you a bonus to that.
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
That is such a niche requirement. Watch it be the most important
I
thing
was
to
gonna
have.
say, like, watch as this comes up in the last session against,
Yep.
like, the
I'm
final
writing this
boss.
down so I don't forget this.
So I'll decide on what sort of bonus you'll get, but you will get a bonus to
Oh my god.
being okay with flying.
That's really good.
All right.
Does anybody else want to try to get a bonus?
I think I'm good.
Hold on. Oh, that's a D6. Okay.
Yeah, you're just good. You're just normal good.
Yeah, I'm just normal good.
Mona just casually asks the pilot, so when do we do the loop-de-loops?
Toby giggles at that. If
So-
it's canon, in fact.
That is now canon. Blah, you had no choice.
Excellent.
So, the helicopter takes off, and you get a view of Lumio City from a bird's eye view. The damage is still obvious, but it's not as bad as it was a week or so ago. There's obviously some rebuilding going on, but it's still an unsettling sight, and it brings
Yeah.
back some memories that you maybe didn't want to think about. But eventually, your eyes turn to the desert landscape that just envelops you. You guys are flying like above any sort of sandstorm. You good?
Cool.
I was just reacting to what Mark said.
Any sort of sandstorm stuff. You guys see the power plant, and it's very easy to pick up all of the dark colors of metal, and just there's tons of activity going on. As you can tell everything that's going on due to the contrast. There's a lot of beefed up security and a lot of stuff going on there. And this route has actually been shut down for security concerns. So this was literally the only way you were going to be able to get over this desert. It's a relatively uneventful trip. No, you're not knocked out of the sky into the middle of the desert for the next survival arc. Although I did consider that.
Oh my god, of course you did. I
I
think that would be
briefly considered it.
that would have been a little bit much. It would have been
I thought
like
so too.
yeah,
That's a good choice.
like sober. Yeah.
And you land in Cormarine City, which is a coastal city, northern coast of Kalos, very hilly. So like a lot of the structures are built into, up on cliffs and down on the shore. There's lots of elevation differences here. But yeah, you land in like an area just outside the main proper of the city, somewhere where you can get like a helipad spot. Yeah, they drop you off, and he's going to be waiting there for you. But yeah.
Do we get a map?
So the map is going to be you just getting there. So this is you would expect for like a specialty parts shop that, first of all, it's kind of surprising that this guy's not in the city. But what's also surprising is when you look at the map and realize he is on the outskirts of town at like one of the highest points out near nothing else. He's like the only shop in this area for way too long. It doesn't seem like a smart business location at all. But
maybe he's one of those hermit blacksmiths you see in RPGs.
Oh my gosh.
Honing his craft in the mountain.
So yeah, you guys, I assume, proceed that way, or do you go somewhere else?
Let's go somewhere else.
No.
All right,
I'm imagining
shadow
that.
Pokemon. Good.
I'm imagining that that interaction in character. All right, let's go somewhere else. No.
Yeah, nah. We're strictly staying on the railroad.
Nice.
Open-ended campaigns are hard. They're just so difficult.
I understand completely.
I used to be really fond of the idea, and then as I got more GMing experience, I was like, but wait, if you have to plan 20 times more stuff, that means everything's a 20th as good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that, I guess, improvising?
Well, to a degree, yes. I'm not good at that. But anyway, you guys go up to the you wouldn't run into any trouble getting up there. This was just to kind of emphasize you're winding up a mountain pass. And as you get there, roll a perception check.
Wow!
Doing this.
Wow!
Oh. Wow, we are an observant bunch.
Today, we're ready.
So,
Yeah.
all of you get... Mona, the second you approach the place, you're on alert. Something's off. And the others pick up on it as well. As you guys get... So, there's a sign on the door that says closed. It is eerily quiet.
This.
And you are just overcome with this sense of something is very wrong, and you can't place what it is.
Uh-oh.
Time to send a ghost scout.
Yeah.
Alright, you can do that. Reminder, you do have that PC box thing. So
Right.
out of combat, you can swap any of your Pokemon in and out of the party. There are certain
Neat.
times where so you got to assume that it's like a 5-minute process or whatever. If I don't think that you're going to have 5 minutes to do it, I will tell you that you can't do that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you get the point. In this case, you can totally swap out anything you want right now.
Well, my Phantom does not have phasing, so kind of relying on Lewis
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Go on, Lewis. We need your help. We need to know what's going on in here. Something's wrong.
I should have stuffed that candle full of baby food.
Ah.
And I'm probably gonna want to channel him also.
All right. Go for it.
Okay. That's a high roll.
I don't know if that works. You got to tell me.
Let's see. I think that I subtract my defense or my constitution from that. So that is a 54. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. And if that's lower than its current capture rate, then it's channeled.
I don't think it works,
Yeah.
but the way I would rule this is that you're not in necessarily, well, unless you deem it to be, you're not like in an active combat right now. You can kind of take your time with it.
Right. So this would be the equivalent of like casting as a ritual.
Yeah, well, in D&D, for example, if you can take like 10 minutes to do something and treat it as a 20.
Right.
So if you want to go with the rough equivalent of that, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I think it makes sense because, you know, we're not in combat and Lewis would be willing, so...
Right. So, yeah,
But,
I'm good with that.
I'm
Just
still going to
pretend that
subtract
whatever
the 10
check
HP, though.
made, yeah, succeeded and you're good.
Okay.
So, in this case, you're sending Lewis through the door. Or the wall, or whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And I do have experience shared, so whatever he sees, I see.
Yes, so Lewis will be the only token on this map starting out.
Okay.
Obviously. Oh, haha! Except that is not the map.
This is not the correct music that it keeps playing.
What is it? Is it? So, as Lewis enters the shop, it's, again, eerily quiet and rather dark. You can see rows of what you'd assume are some sort of, like, shelving or display case or something. You can barely see, like, a counter at the back of the store. That's about it. Anything more, and I'm going to require a perception check.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make a perception check. Would I be rolling, or would Lewis be?
Oh yeah.
I would say you both roll.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have any sort of modifiers to that?
As a perception check, +2.
Okay. So it's a bit difficult to tell in this lighting, but again, that sense of unease doesn't go away, and you can feel like there's maybe something on the ground that I'm not showing on this map. I'm not talking about like a thing, like a living thing, but there's something on the ground and you can't quite tell what it is. It's like flat, it's small, it has a low profile, whatever it is that's on there.
Is it a body?
Wait a minute. That thing glows, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, it does.
Never mind. I'm sorry. You're not looking at this in the dark. You're perfectly fine. The light from Lewis is reflecting off of a bunch of broken glass, and as you look over these shelves and display cases, there is just glass panels. Looks like they've been broken, and this place looks like it has been basically ransacked.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'd probably relay that to everyone else.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That sounds bad.
But it's not obvious that there's anyone in here? Is that...
It is not, but on that note, I would like you, Lewis, specifically, to make a speed check.
Huh. Oh boy. Huh.
Huh. Well,
I forgot to recall my token, sorry.
you don't worry about it. So, Lewis is looking around, seeing the broken glass, and Mona, you're following the motion as well as you're kind of just like, I would imagine, slowly inching your way in. And all of a sudden, Mona, you catch something in the corner of Lewis's vision, and a dark shape charges at Lewis, and as it leaps into the air to go bite you, you can fly back out of the store, resulting in this Rattata just smacking straight into the door. Or you can dodge somewhere else. Up to you.
I really like the idea of the first one.
I thought you would as well.
I'm sorry, that's just such a good mental image of everyone standing outside, and then Lewis comes flying back, and then there's just a thud. You just hear a against the door. Oh man, that's really good.
That was a Rattata, I would say.
Yes, so I will be clear, Lewis is probably a little bit panicked because they essentially both did the equivalent of Lewis went to go quote unquote backpedal and like slipped for a second, was like shit, and the Rattata like just duffed it even worse.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like that's the panic of, oh my god, I can't believe I made it out.
Oh, sweetie. And Toby is immediately there and like comforting him and like petting him because she's a very nice.
Alright, sounds like we're gonna have some Pokemon to deal with.
Sounds like.
But you didn't see any humans in there?
I didn't see anything. Just broken glass and generally dead place.
I
To
hope
give
that
you guys
stays
an
metaphorical.
Yeah. To give you guys an idea of like the lighting level in this place, it's not dark enough that I'm going fog of war because there are some windows there. You've probably got a little bit of light streaming in from like certain places, that sort of thing. But like there are still areas marred in shadow. And this is one of them jumped out from like behind one of the counters. Like you don't have total visibility, but you know generally what the place looks like. So no fog of war, but no, I could actually make this work. Hold on. Yeah, let me know when if you guys want to enter.
Alright, how should we enter? Probably want to lead with a Pokemon, I would say. In fact... Okay, I kind of want to lead with Sniff, just have him go in first, and then all of us follow closely behind. If anyone else has a better idea, feel free to let me know.
I'm gonna keep Lewis out for the sake of lighting.
Right, so it should probably be Sniff, then Lewis, then...
I guess I'll go ahead and put out my Emolga.
Alright.
Alright.
Did that work?
I don't think it did. I don't know what I was trying to do. I was trying to set the Lewis's glow to 5.
Right, I know there's a command for that, but I forget exactly.
I just don't remember what it is, yeah. While you guys are getting set up, I'll look for it.
Alright.
Wombat, are you sticking with Lewis?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna send you guys a progress shot. Because it is no longer a very sad Goldian.
Ah, there we go.
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
What a difference.
Oh my
What a
god, that first
Oh.
one was so good.
This is your Goldeen. This is your Goldeen on drugs.
Oh my god.
Christ.
Sometimes spriting is just an adventure.
Here is that image for those of you curious. This one.
Oh, it's that's it.
I'll recolor it later once I've got everything all nailed down, but yeah.
Looking good so far.
Yay!
All right. Do me a favor, remove all of your tokens from the map. It's gonna get a little bit tricky.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
Again, things I wish I had planned in advance.
Or it looks like an ice cream cone. Aw. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna go with it actually being a drill or if I'm just gonna stick
All
to
right.
the...
I just need you to confirm that when I load this in, you can't see anything. And how do I toggle?
Correct.
Is it F8? There we
Yes. Yeah, all I see is black right now.
go. All right. Do me a favor. In the bottom right corner,
Oh,
place
shoot.
one of your tokens.
That was a misclick, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I don't think that revealed too much. Again, you've seen what this map kind of looks like already, but you'll see why I'm doing this. Place one of your tokens, each of you, in the bottom right corner that does not glow.
All right.
That's the left.
Oh. When you move stuff, it still shows up, despite the fog of war.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Can you now see the entire inside of the store block?
Most of it. They're like black patches.
Did I get him now?
Not quite.
What am I missing?
It's like the range is very small, so
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Just move around the map. I want you guys to know the store's layout, but I want it to be in Fog of War. Does that make sense?
right.
Oh, so
yeah,
like
that
you
makes
want it to
sense.
be all black?
Yeah,
Or you want
I
it to be
want
gray, rather?
it exactly. That's what I'm looking for here.
Oh, then
Yeah,
why don't I just
so-
do this?
Oh, I guess that works too.
Yeah. So when you move a token, like even if the source and destination tile are both supposed to be invisible, you could still see like the act of them moving.
Huh.
Huh.
And that's something I overlooked when I added that feature.
That's fine, honestly. As long as you guys can now see a grayed out version of the map, that's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Okay, so you can enter now through the front door in whatever order you see fit.
All right. So sniff first.
Yeah, true. And Lewis not far behind.
All right.
Oh, Ratata.
Oh yeah, I can see them.
So is there
I just saw
is there
your Ratata yeet itself across the void.
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. I have no idea what you guys are seeing right now.
I see two Rattata. The one on top and the one on the right. 22 and
Got it.
23.
Okay, so as you guys kind of just rush in, there is a Rattata with a nice big red bump on its head straight ahead,
Mhm.
and you guys detect movement in the area in the cabinets to the right, and you do see the shadowy figure of what is likely another Rattata.
Oh boy.
All right.
So with that, we are in initiative order.
All right.
Oh! That's an interesting part of Fog of War.
Oh yeah.
All of the turn order is all question marks.
Oh, good.
So, token 23, I take it, is one of the Rattata.
Emolga is first actually.
I'm in a very ghost trick music mood tonight.
Ah, Yes, the Emolga is first. So, Diamond, your go.
All right, let's see here. These darker areas, are they like shelves, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
This is basically, it's a bunch of shelves. There's broken glass all over the floor, but yeah, these are shelving units maybe about chest high, roughly. They're just like, they're normal, like, you can see over them. It's like a one level of like bookshelf height, maybe. Does that give a good...
I think so.
Yeah, you can see over them pretty easily. That's the...
Okay.
I am going to make this bigger.
Let's see. All right, Emolga is going to move here.
Yep, and you are now
And-
face to face with a Rattata.
Yeah, and they will of course attack the Rattata with Spark.
Go for it. That'll hit, roll damage.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yep. And that spark hits hard, and as it lights up with this staticky glow, it just shines off various pieces of glass and illuminates this this section of the shop in this very unique way. And then with the contact that is made, the Rattata is briefly stunned and ends up getting knocked back a space before reassessing its situation.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? You do have movement.
Let me see. I guess Emolga will
that was
just
nothing.
move here, and then that should end it.
All right. Rattata 23 sees its prey behind this giant ice cube and is like, "Yep, doing that." So it's gonna run in here and use bite. That should hit.
+3 evasion, so
Yeah, it'll hit.
no.
Wow.
Well, bite is a 2 accuracy move.
Right.
Yes, so runs in and bites you, and that is cold. Not super effective.
Brain
And
freeze.
yeah, this thing decides it has had enough of these shenanigans and is going to run away into the darkness.
Oh,
21. Is gonna run over here and also use bite on Emolga. Did you name it yet?
no.
That's fair. You haven't had it for too long, so.
What about Emmy?
I'm trying to think of a food thing for
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. M&M. No, I don't know if that brand exists. That would be adorable. Teleports behind you.
Emerald.
Oh my gosh.
It is going to use bite, and then attempt to go away as well. 7.
At sniff.
Oh, sorry. Before that, Paprika, I completely forgot. Did you want to do anything on your turn?
No.
Okay. Frying pan is not out.
No, not right now. Not for this.
These
Not for
Rattata
this.
are beneath me.
Alright. So my turn.
Yes, Mona and Sniff.
Can I attack over the shelves?
So the shelves. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna homebrew this. So here's the thing: the shelves are solid technically, but they're like see-through display cases. There's like, glass, you can take stuff in and out of them, but you get the idea.
Right.
So you can see through them, but in a lot of cases you'd be firing like through the framing, possibly through pieces of glass, which are mostly broken, so it's like, oh no, you're gonna break them more, sort of thing. That wouldn't really be a concern, but I'm gonna say that it's a +5 to hit through them.
Okay.
That's correct.
How about the ground? Is it metally enough?
Oh, this is very metallic ground. Thank you for asking.
Heck yeah. All right. So Sniff is gonna give chase. Gonna head right about here. And this is the same Rattata, right? So
Yes. Did you see where it went? Did you just guess?
I can still see it on the map.
Yeah,
Oh, why is that?
Because it's in Lewis's range.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, I have Fog of War entirely off.
Ah.
I thought like, wow, that was a good guess.
No, I can. Right now, with Lewis, I can see the Rattata and I can see the Emolga, and that's the furthest edges of my vision.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. All right, go for it.
I'm gonna use Avalanche.
You got it. Yeah, roll that deadage. Don't forget to, yep, there you go. Wow.
Bad. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Nope, that happens.
Blasted him into the wall.
That is now canon. This literal avalanche of snow rushes down the aisle, and despite the fact that there's not a lot of like, the glass is broken in a lot of ways, the shelving is enough to funnel this straight through, and it's just sent flying down the alley and just hits the wall again, and lands at Toby's feet like, ah.
And because this was a totally coordinated effort, can I have Mona like run through everyone to the left?
So this is a pretty tight space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna require a dexterity check.
All right.
Yes, you can very easily slip by Toby, who realizes what you're doing, and I imagine does that thing where it's like, I'm gonna back up against the wall and make myself as small as possible.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I'm gonna punt the rat.
All right, please proceed to punt the rat.
Rat punt.
Yes, you successfully punt the rat.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god. Was
And-
that
Whoa, wait
that
a minute.
damage roll doesn't seem correct.
It could be because I forgot to remove the dice from the last.
Possibly. Do you want to reset and try again?
Okay, wait. So
No. Maybe that was right.
the damage base or the
That's
It's
4d10.
is it really?
I'm pretty sure that's not correct for a trainer attack.
Did it somehow take the temp damage from Avalanche?
It might have. Okay, hang on.
Ow.
I selected Let me try that again. Okay, that looks much better.
What?
Yeah, 1d.
Something's up.
It's 1d10 plus 4, and I don't have any modifiers to that, so
Oh.
6 damage.
Okay.
That's literally it.
So
Nice.
so
I was
you
thinking that seemed like a lot more damage than it should have been.
so you go to plant your foot, and although you don't lose your balance, you're standing in slush right now, and it's just enough that it doesn't allow you to shift your weight effectively, so you kick the rat, or the Rattata, and it hits back into the wall,
Aw.
but it doesn't take any more damage.
Well, that just seemed mean.
Look, I had an opportunity. I had to go for it.
I don't blame you. I just. Looking at it now, that just seemed mean.
Alright, 24 and 22, it doesn't matter which order. It's gonna be a bite on Emolga.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
no.
Boy, and it comes back with a vengeance. It just... So, you attacked this one and then moved off to the side. Another one rushed up from behind you. You turned around to face it, got hit with an attack, and while your back was turned, its ally takes advantage and just gets you right in, like, the back of the neck area with a solid bite.
Oh.
I have a feeling the frying pan is coming out now.
And
Maybe.
that is barely, and that's honestly, Amolga turns around, takes this attack from this Rattata, sees it run around the corner, and that's the last thing it remembers before it is knocked out.
Oh,
Cool.
sweetie.
And the Rattata is going to stay where it is. This other one... is going to run around here and also use Bite. That does not flinch.
Okay.
And I believe it is going to go back over here.
Yeah, this is why I pulled out my physical tank for this one.
Yep. Toby, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So, first off, Lewis is gonna, like, she's gonna slip past. So, okay. Toby's gonna slip kind of towards the middle here, giving Lewis a clear shot to the Rattata that tried to attack him a couple times. He's like, hey, remember me? And uses Ember.
Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani?
Omae wa now shinderu. Oops. No, damn it! Ah! Okay, there we go. I clicked the wrong thing multiple times.
All right, that is definitely gonna hit.
Yeah. Did I not do a damage? Huh.
No, you did not do a
Oh
damage.
no, I didn't. I didn't have Ember selected. Okay.
That would burn if it doesn't. Yes, but it does.
Yeah.
And this Rattata, with its tail looking like it's been burned by frost, and its side looking like it's been burned by flame, just collapses. So,
Wow, Lewis, were you working something out there? Lewis just looks at her with this happy little smile.
yeah, and its forehead with still a big red bump on it.
Aww.
Yes, this was Dortata. Dortata that ran into the door. Does anybody
I found the music I was looking for earlier, at least.
any objections to me removing this from the map?
Go for it.
Cool.
There we go. I was looking for the perfect tension music earlier, like a panic music, and I was like, oh, I know exactly which one to pick, but then the moment passed. But now I have it. So next time there's a moment that requires panic, I have the thing.
A moment that requires panic.
Panic music, whatever. I'm in a
So,
very ghost trick mood.
Toby,
Yes.
is there anything else you'd like to do? You've simply taken a step to allow Lewis to get off an attack.
Uh-huh. Let me take a look at what my options are. There's no range specified on my light healing power. I feel like it should be touch,
I
but
feel like it's touch.
okay. I don't really want to get close enough to that Rattata to get in bite range, though, or to get its attention. So for now, I'm
Alright.
just gonna chill.
You got it. Paprika, we're gonna go to you in the trainer round to give you the ability to do something.
Okay, well, really, I'd like to revive the Molga, but There's a Rattata in my way.
There is a Rattata in your way.
Alright, I guess the frying pan will... Yeah, it has to. Literally in my way.
I'm sorry, you're in my way. Pulls out a frying pan. I'm gonna have to politely ask you to move. Clong!
Hope you're in the mood for some fried rat.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh no, a rat.
Oh no, a rat is pregnant.
God damn it.
This is such a good moment.
It really was.
Oh my god, was I there for that? I think I was at that
Goddamn
stream.
Rim World.
I think I was watching that.
So, you'd like to use a frying pan to hit this rat.
Yes.
Alright, I need an accuracy check. That'll hit. Give me a damage dice roll. I believe your base damage 2, you are.
Yep.
Yeah. Did we have a command for this, or is there just like a regular trainer
Yes,
attack?
when
command?
when you have a trainer selected, the damage dice are replaced with frying pans.
Oh, so they are. Yep. Okay.
That's just
I
so
remembered that, and then I forgot that, and then I remembered. Okay.
You got to relive the fun, the joy of finding that out all over again.
I mean, that is pretty nice. Yeah.
All right, so you clock this thing upside the head, and it is not down yet.
How dare?
Get there.
Can I move around it, like right here?
Yes, you can do so.
Okay, I will do that, and I guess end my turn.
All right, we are now at the top of the turn order, and that is Rattata 21. Ah, really? That sucks. What are you gonna do? Alright,
Rat boy,
Well, I guess
rat
that's what
boy,
it kinda
what
has
you
to
gonna
do.
do? What you gonna
God.
do when they come
Oh.
for you, rat boy?
and it is going to use
Uh-oh.
Tackle on Paprika.
Thank God that wasn't a bite.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, that's not every other... Oh, that's an at-will move?
Why?
Kyle, don't change your mind now.
Oh, no! I just learned it's an at-will move. It's using Tackle.
Okay.
No, oh god, that would be incredibly rude. No.
Thank goodness for merciful GM.
Oh no, that's not even merciful. That was stupid. But no, I wouldn't. Please, no. That'd be no.
Okay.
Yay.
Dang.
Ow.
So as you sidestep around this Rattata after bonking it in the head, something immediately collides with your lower back. As the skull of a Rattata has probably necessitated a visit to the chiropractor, I'd imagine.
Just
Ooh.
the skull?
The entirety of its being, okay?
Oh, god darn rats.
Alright, we are
that's a
looking
mood.
at token 7. That is Sniff.
That is.
Sniff, 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 sniff.
Alright. I think he saw a rat going this way. Nice, there it is. So, let's do a spark.
You have Spark?
I do.
God, I made this thing freaking too good.
And that's a
That
paralysis.
paralyzes if it doesn't kill.
This music is making me want to play Ghost Trick again. And
Nice. Let's see here. As for me, you know what? I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at Rattata 22.
Nice.
Rattata 22. Okay, so that is going to be a bit of a tricky shot. At least from your current location, would you like to do something? You're trying to look over 2 shelves and get the arc just right, and
Right, yeah. I'll
know,
probably
part of your
step like right
vision's
here.
blocked.
I think just like kind of try to lob it over Toby's head.
all right. I
Toby's
am going to
gonna-
require a not
Toby's like gonna see what you're doing and duck down, I think.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
All right, so just the capture roll.
Yes.
Okay. That's way too high.
That's not an 89 either.
Yeah.
I can't believe that freaking happened.
That was so excellent.
So, I still have to navigate over to this and actually confirm. Yeah, so it goes into the Pokeball, it shakes once, it shakes twice, and then it breaks out.
Dang.
Aw.
All right. No rat for me.
Oh no, no rat.
Rats.
Ba-doom.
All right.
Anything else?
That is my
I think
turn.
that's it. All right. Rattata 22.
Yeah, the one I just tried to catch.
Yes. It's like, you just tried to hit me with a frying pan? What the hell? And,
What the hell, man? What the freaking
mean-
hell?
The other guy tried to hit you with a Pokeball.
you make a compelling argument.
Oh, lordy.
Hmm. So, the Rattata is going to see the Pokeball and looks up in that direction and sees a Toby.
It wasn't me.
And that's going to be a bite.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
God. Oh no. Oh no.
You're welcome.
How? Ah! That. What the heck? I don't like these things.
And I imagine you like bring up your arm to shield yourself or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you just feel this Rattata bite into it.
Oh.
And then I imagine you like wince and like turn away, and as you open your eyes and look over at your arm, you're face to face with the Rattata who's just dangling from your arm.
Oh no.
She's just like, what? Get off! I'm not even the one who threw a Pokeball at you.
She like tries shaking it off and then flinches at that as that just makes it hurt more, and then she just resigns herself to her fate of having a rat dangling from her arm for now.
By the way, I think it's an important thing to point out that tetanus shots are not something I'm like requiring, but that would be ridiculous, but you get the point. So don't worry about like those implications. They're not
Yeah.
relevant here.
Suddenly, Toby has Pokerabies.
Okay, rabies. Oh no.
No.
Yikes.
There is no poker rabies, not in
It's
this
just Poke
campaign.
Rust. Toby has Poke Rust. She's growing even stronger now. We can't stop her from growing. She's gonna.
All right, so 24 and 2. So we have a tie. Wombat, heads or tails?
Edge. No, kidding. Heads.
Say that one more time.
Heads.
It is tails, so let's see how this other Rattata... It cannot move, it is fully paralyzed. Toby,
Nice.
you have a rat hanging from your arm.
Toby's gonna Toby's gonna like go over here and hold the rat out towards oh geez, well now I can't select it. Hold on. Let me navigate. What is happening?
I don't know. What is happening?
Oh, there we go. Okay, she's gonna like go over here and she like hold holds the rat out for Lewis too. So she's like, "Hey, Lewis, do you think you could maybe and she like realizes the implications of asking a fire type Pokemon to attack. Only not, and just like, well, I guess I made this bed and I'll lie in it now. So he's attempting Ember.
All
a
right,
very careful Ember.
that'll hit. I'd also like you to roll a D8.
Okay. And D8.
So the attack is relatively precise, but not too precise. So you do get like the brief. It's like it's the sort of burn you get when you touch a hot pan for just long enough that it's like ow,
Ooh,
but not so long that you like actually burned anything in your skin blisters. But it's like son of a.
Gotcha. How much damage?
That would be 2.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ah, thanks, Lewis. She like pries the rat off her arm.
Yeah.
Drops it
And
on
to
the
be
ground.
clear, it wasn't like its 2 front teeth were like what's the word? Piercing your arm. It was more like it had its entire jaw wrapped around your forearm.
Oh, gotcha. So it wasn't like breaking skin, but it was clamped down
yeah.
solidly.
I'm not trying to. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That would be a little gory for what I was going for.
Yeah.
Those are saved for like, oh no, this is real moments. This is maybe like 50% real.
Life is but a dream.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I think I'm good for now.
All right. Paprika, it is your turn and the trainer turns. What would you like to do?
Paprika is going to go here and use a revive on Emolga.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
So, I'd love to know your guys' opinion on this idea. I feel like the moment a Pokemon is revived, it's not 100% like there. I almost want to impose like an accuracy penalty on the round after, like immediately after being revived, but does that seem like unnecessary or what do you guys think?
I don't know.
Am I overcomplicating things like I always do, is that?
I feel like with revives being a relatively expensive item, that's kind of penalty enough.
Oh, are they really expensive?
Oh,
I thought they were. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they're like super expensive, but they're certainly more expensive than like potions and stuff.
No, that's good to know.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah, then never mind. We'll just proceed with that. And on that note, it is Emolga's turn.
Okay. Emolga is going to. Emolga can fly, so
Yeah.
it's gonna hop up here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a flying type. And use. I guess we use Thunder Shock on the Rattata. The
All right, go for it.
number 21.
Yes.
Man, does anyone else remember a Tatarata army?
Oh my god.
No,
That's
I don't.
really... No, you weren't, We didn't even know you back then, Kyle. That was Inu.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Gosh.
That's
was...
a name.
Right? That was a long time ago.
All right, roll damage.
Does anyone know whatever happened to her?
It's been ages since I last heard anything from her.
Last I heard, I think she was going to college in North Carolina.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that deals a solid chunk of damage. It is now that Rattata's turn, who is going to similarly jump on top of the case here and use Bite.
Okay.
Alright.
Of course, this happens just outside of my field of vision, so I can't actually see what's going on. Oh no.
the Emolga, as it's knocked out, like barely is able to kind of like flutter back to you,
Oh no,
like kind of just
sweetie.
hover back before it passes out. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
you'll recall from this past section, or from the last session, but this Emolga is a bit of a kind of a scaredy cat in a way, where it's like it
Aw.
attacks and it's like, nope, gonna go hide now. Goodbye.
Aw, sweetie.
Mm,
This
So-
is why I don't often min-max Pokemon.
Yeah, so it is looking for your protection, and in that instinct, it barely passes out as it kind of like flutters
Aw,
back to you.
sweetie.
Okay.
And on that note, this one is going to run away.
Oh boy.
Looking for token 7, which is Sniff. Go for it.
okay. Let's I'll just use Ice Shard.
All right, go for it. Hits, roll damage. Yep.
Cool.
That thing's never gonna attack again. Anything else from Mona?
I'm tempted to throw another Pokeball.
You can certainly do that.
I'm just I'm using it mostly as a way to remove like low HP Pokemon from the encounter when like these resources are limited. So I don't know. I mean, I do have 6 Pokeballs left, but all right, screw it. Yeet.
Yeah.
Wow.
You caught a Rattata.
Congrats, you have a rat.
Yeah.
It's a critical capture. That is for sure.
I smell a rat.
Oh no, a rat has joined my team.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm actually calling it that, but that would be hilarious.
It would be
And
great.
as always, nature and ability can be changed later.
Right. Oh, it has
How many
guts.
more?
Oh.
Oh, it's a good thing it never attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if
Anyway.
it did, I totally would have noticed and used that ability. Yes.
Amazing.
Mustache.
All right. And we are looking at Lewis now, and Toby.
Lewis.
Well, I can't actually see any more Rattata. So, Toby's gonna ask Lewis to kind of float forward a ways and try to illuminate more of the store.
Go for it. Go. You can go a space at a time or as far as you want.
Yeah.
Just
1,
yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, found one!
Yeah.
You do indeed find one.
Ember.
Go for it.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
That'll hit.
Oh, snap!
Okay.
Hooray! Lots of damage.
All right. On that note, it's Paprika.
Okay.
Unless Toby wanted to do something.
I was thinking of actually, having her use, maybe, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna, hold off for now. She's just kind of like sidling over, like, eh.
All right. Paprika.
Rats.
Do fainted Pokemon still get experience or no?
Yes, they participate. Oh, okay. Yes, they participated in the fight. BS that they don't get experience in the game.
Mm,
Yay! I'm so glad.
After the case, I'm just gonna return Emolga.
Yep, you can go do that.
I will put out Snowbird.
Damn it!
I mean, Snowcone.
No home.
All right. On that note, it is Rattata 21. It's gonna use Bite.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not a good thing.
Oof.
I'm going... Toby's going to use one of her recently acquired abilities. Oh
Oh
wait, never mind, it's an adjacent Pokemon.
Sure about
Damn
that?
it!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh no, Lewis.
Stupid rats.
All right, and that was that. So. All right.
Hmm.
Sniff. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay, so just to give you a better idea of your immediate surroundings, standard shelving stuff is to your south. To the west, you kind of see what looks like a door to some room. No idea what's in it. You are standing next to one of those, like, you know how, like, I've often seen this at, like, dollar stores and other stores with a counter that's kind of like, there's no access door to get behind the counter. You kind of like lift up part of the counter
Oh
and
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
put it back down. So you can technically go under what that door thing is.
Right.
It's like, it's the elevated part of the counter. You're short enough that you could just go straight underneath it. And yeah, there's Lewis, and you barely saw a Rattata kind of do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think Sniff's gonna try to make his way over there. But oh, where'd he go? I guess I'll keep going this way, but Can I hold my turn?
You can ready an action.
Right. If Sniff sneezes,
If Sniff sneezes.
if Sniff sees the
true.
Rattata again, he'll fire an ice shard at it.
Got it. Yep, that works.
Okay.
And on that, Diamond, heads or tails?
Tails.
Lewis, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh boy. Lewis is just gonna retreat, man. He doesn't want to get hit anymore. No. And Toby's gonna use her light healing power,
Alright, go for it.
which I have to.
While you're figuring that out, in the meantime,
1d12 plus
Snowcone,
6.
it is your turn.
It's twice.
Well, Snowcone, I don't think he saw where the Rattata went, so Paprika's just gonna order her to lumber forward
20.
to like.
Well, Lumber is not on the field right now.
Ha ha.
She'll go over here.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
anything else?
No.
Alright. We are back at the top of the order, which means it's the Rattata. Alright.
You okay?
I saw
Oh.
him for a split second.
Yeah.
I was like, glanced away from that window for like.
There's the one thing I
A
don't like
moment.
about visibility is they can't account for the elevation of block.
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried to run it around the edge of your visibility and failed.
Oh.
Well, we can see them moving anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but I'll play it like I didn't see it.
All right.
So back to Sniff's turn.
Yes.
All right. I think Sniff is gonna keep going this way, and
You are met with a similar door, like cabinet or countertop gap that
Right,
was on the other side.
well, Lewis is shining that direction, so I don't think yet. Like, he can see enough of that area to know that the Rattata probably isn't there, I
Yep.
think. So, gonna start edging this way. I think this is about as right here should be where.
All right.
we can
So
stop.
you are, but right before you is like a stool that somebody who is manning the counter might sit on.
Right.
It's maybe your height and a half, or your height and a quarter, that sort of thing. It's a little bit taller than you are.
Right.
But you can see through it. It's not like blocking your vision significantly.
Okay. Mona will move. We'll start moving. Probably this way. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. This time it is going to be snow cone.
Okay. Since we have no idea where the rat is, Paprika is going to order Snow Cone to just stay where he is.
All right. Would you like to ready an attack or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably be readying a razor leaf.
All right. Excellent. So since it's a non-interrupt, the way I'm going to have this work is, assuming it's a surprise, your attack will go second. But if you, like, if it just, the lights in the store turn on and it runs straight at you from like 10 meters away, you could obviously attack first.
Okay.
But if it jumps at you out of nowhere, your attack will go off after it. That
Okay.
makes sense? We're good with
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
Okay. Lewis, it's your turn.
Okay. Newly healed and somewhat more fortified, Lewis is once again gonna start like creeping down the aisle, but he's gonna start going this way.
All right.
And Toby's gonna keep pace with him.
Go for it.
It's 2, 4, 5. Okay, so nothing.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I think we're back at the top of the turn order.
Yep.
That's going to be a bite.
Whew.
Uh-oh. Oh no! I see a rat!
Oh no, a rat.
And this thing is going to run over here.
Oh,
Well, son of a.
Oh, this
Sniff.
sucks. You can't keep this stupid thing in sight long enough to do anything about it.
Did it really run out of sight of everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should point out, I am playing this as if the room is completely lit, so that was an accident.
That's hysterical.
I think Mono would suggest to Toby at this point. We need a more central lighting, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Alright,
it is Sniff's
Lewis,
turn.
let's do it.
Yeah. I think I'll actually start with Mona running after this darn rat.
Alright, you can do that.
There you are. Ah! Try to
You're
get a
gonna
running
punt a
start
rat?
and punt it again.
Alright,
no.
go for it. Hits! Roll damage.
Ah!
Give me a strength check.
That'll be a 16.
Alright, let's see. You send this thing flying like solid height.
Oh.
And
my God.
it lands up on top of this counter.
Ooh.
That's funny.
All right.
Mona, did you just kick a rat again?
Maybe.
I can see it.
Aha.
I can't.
Says the one who walked around kicking rocks.
Look, man. It was one time.
There we go. All right. Sniff is going to Ice Shard.
Okay, I want to just point out that since those shelves have metal framing, you essentially just went to the shelf, pulled a 90-degree turn, went up the side of it, rotated again.
Terrifying.
Oh my god.
All right, go for it. What attack?
Ice Shard.
All right, roll damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay.
Phew.
Was that all the rats? Is that everything?
It might have been all the rats.
Oh, I hope that was all the rats.
All right, so let me clear my box of unnecessary tokens so that I can free up the left side for experience.
All right, and here's my round.
I borrow the rat.
Rat snatch.
So that is
Snatch the rat.
680. I believe it's 680 to Lewis and Sniff, and then 510 to Snowcone and Emolga.
All right, and 50% to our other party Pokemon, right?
I'm sorry, yes, 50% to anybody in your party that didn't participate, 25% to anything in the box.
I was attending to music. Can you repeat all that, please? I'm sorry.
All right. So, Lewis gets 680.
Hooray.
Any Pokemon that didn't participate in that fight that's in your party gets 340. Anything in your PC box gets I guess 170.
Okay.
All right.
Ah, you named the Goldeen Claudio?
Yep, it was Mark's suggestion.
Nice.
Very good.
I did not name mine yet.
Well, he did give 2 names actually.
What was
Oh.
the other one?
Andy.
I will consider it. I like thinking of. Well, it seems like a simple name that she would give. I'll go with it.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Congrats, Mark. You named 2 Colossian Goldeen.
Very nice.
All right then. Yep.
And yeah, cool.
Okay, I'm trying to find
All right.
a different
You're in a
song.
room.
Hold on.
It has walls.
Sure does.
Oh, here's your rat back.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Here we go. This seems good.
Well, is everyone all right?
Yeah.
Nothing but ghost trick tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. My arm's kind of sore, but. Hey, where is everyone? Oh, there you are. Thanks, Lewis.
Sniff, you can take a break. In fact, if you want to give Lewis a break, I can send out Anvil for light.
Oh,
Okay.
What do you think, Lewis? Do you want to take a break?
I'm gonna flip a coin because it seems like he might want to hang out. Yeah, he's tired.
All right, you're up.
In the
And,
meantime, Toby sends out bismuth.
I'm gonna need a glow radius.
I'm already on it.
Cool.
So, as I've said before, the store is essentially looks like it's been ransacked. There's broken glass and, looks like broken machine components everywhere. More glass than components again, because like a lot of the shelves are kind of stripped bare of stuff. Yeah, still kind of dark in here. That's about it.
All right.
Let's.
I kind of want to investigate this door over here.
Yeah.
So that's like one of those. It's a cabinet top, but there's no cabinet underneath it. It's something that like you lift up on a hinge to go past, and then
What about this though?
that is a door.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Door.
I didn't
Yeah.
go all the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a door.
All right.
Is it?
I will attempt to open the door.
It is not locked.
Okay.
There is also technically nothing in that room because I'm good at mapping. So
Smapping.
it looks like it's a little bathroom with a small like one of those squares is kind of like walled off and there's another little door on it.
Ah.
The stairs then, maybe?
I guess so.
All right, stairs.
So the stairs go upstairs.
Do they?
Shocking! Hey, where do these stairs go? They go up.
Okay, they could have gone down, okay?
I'm quoting Ghostbusters now, so I mean. Hey, where do these stairs go?
Do you guys
They
want to
go
go
up.
up the stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go up the stairs.
All right.
Up the stairs we go, and then the tunnel.
Oh.
You can now see everything? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I've always been very good at Smeagol impressions. I just hope we don't encounter a giant spider up there.
Aradois 3!
Yes, she will help. She will take care of the hobbits.
We got PK's attention.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a bit more windows up at this level, so it's not operating in the same fog of war state that we were last time.
Sorry.
There's like some skylights and stuff, but it's still like relatively dark and dim. And you guys are coming up over here.
All right.
So it looks like a it's just like a common it's living space above this shop. There's a work desk over there. Looks like some bookshelves. There's like bits of paper and debris scattered all over the place, but yeah, limitations. And you can see what kind of looks like a living quarters off on the other side as well. Something where there's like a little kitchenette, seating area, maybe a bed. It's kind of like a half wall sort of thing.
Right,
So you can
right.
kind of see bits and pieces, but
Right.
yes.
Alright, gang, spread out and search for clues. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Alright. Is there a kitchen? Is that a kitchen?
It is a kitchen.
Yeet!
So, as Paprika excitedly rushes ahead, get to about here,
Okay.
and you're right about there.
Oh.
As that comes into line of sight.
Oh.
No! Every time I want to make chili, something bad happens. Get out of the way!
Oh god, more rats. No.
All right, and with that, we're opening up with trainer round. Specifically Pokemon.
All right.
Paprika's not fooling around.
Yes!
Yes.
The skid is back!
Oh yeah.
All right.
Please excuse me while I pull up my notes document.
We've got Bismuth out front here. We ain't messing around either.
I think. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to be able to move a Goldeen very far up here, aren't I?
Yeah, the floor is metallic.
Yeah.
So put it this way: when the floor is metal, Sniff can move, but the Goldeen can't. When the floor is not metal, the Goldeen can move, but Sniff cannot.
All right, that's a good way to remember it.
Nice.
There might be a situation where it's like, okay, obviously indoors you're gonna have an issue with the Goldeen.
Right. All right, so I'll just keep
I'm
handling
not
it.
gonna
Possibly,
go.
like a dirt floor stadium or something.
Right. I'm
Like
not
an
gonna
arena.
go out of my way to make it impossible to use. It's just like indoors. Well, I'm not gonna say you got to the second floor and it's outside now. Oh no, the guy just has a casual dirt floor on the second floor of his store.
My HP is slightly wrong.
All right. So on that note, we are combat start.
Okay, I have to find more battle music now.
More Ghost Trick.
What?
More Ghost Trick music.
Well, I'm looking through to see if there's any other good Ghost Trick ones.
All right. So the
I
Raticate
like Ghost
is
Trick.
going to leap forward and use tackle.
Okay.
And it's hissing at you
Oh, jeez.
as you have encroached on its territory.
Jesus.
That's after Fur Coat reduced the damage.
I know, it is a evolved Pokemon, but still.
Oh, man.
Another Rattata leaps over this dividing wall and is going to charge you and also use tackle.
Oh, perfect. Hold on, here we go. This is so perfect.
Bismuth.
Same music as before, just more cool.
Ooh.
Yeah!
It is pretty
God,
good
I-
music.
God, I love Ghost Trick.
Yeah, this
Everyone
is nice.
go play it. Wow, you should play it on the stream, that would be so cool.
I think I have it written down already.
I'm sure I've brought this up more than once.
Toby
You-
and Bismuth, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Toby kinda edges over here, and, this is tricky. This is gonna, I guess, over here. There's not a whole lot we could do unless we squeeze past Paprika and Chili.
So there is also the Rattata behind you, but if you're specifically talking
Oh,
about targeting,
I did not even notice that because I'm a dingus.
I will say though that if you were somehow able to, so the best way to describe it, you see this like wall running down the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of like a countertop style thing.
Okay.
So you can see like over it, but you know, you could duck behind it if you wanted to, that sort of thing. So if you got up on top of the countertop, you do have line of sight to this Raticate. There is also the
Okay.
Rattata.
I'll keep that in mind. But for now, I'm gonna focus on those ads. I'm gonna take out the ad attack.
Oh, you're gonna just take it out, are you?
No, I'm gonna attack their ad attack.
What with?
I'm deciding that. Razor Leaf. That's the simple.
All right. Go for it.
Hata.
That'll hit roll damage.
Hiya.
Woo.
Yep, that is a really solid hit.
Yay.
And it just, as it's charging at Anvil, it is just cut up by these various leaves that slam into the floor beside it, and kind of like they hit like a solid object, and then the second they skip off a surface, they flutter up into the air like an actual leaf and slowly float to the ground after completing its trajectory.
Nice.
Would Toby like to do anything else?
No. She's content to stand back,
All right.
nurse her bruised arm.
Sounds good. Chili, it is your turn.
Okay.
On that note, I'm going to need you to roll a d20.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
All right. We are going to. Let's move like. Chili's gonna move over here on this cushion.
Yep.
And she's going to fire a flame burst at the Raticate.
Go for it.
Flame burst is a 4-meter blast. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, I mean, I have to move Paprika. Just move her like, right here.
Would Chili be a legal target for her own flame burst?
I believe so.
All right.
Wait, what do you mean?
I think you can hit yourself with your own blast. Or burst, in this case.
Oh. Alright,
If you stepped back, you could accomplish the goal. You just have to be 4 meters away from the Raticate.
I didn't really want to step back, but okay.
You can step back and then move a little bit forward with your remaining movement.
Okay.
Alright, so Flame Burst. Let's see the accuracy. That'll hit, roll damage. Alright.
Ooh.
Solid hit on the Raticate.
And then the Rattata 27 should take 1/16 of its max HP.
Yes, it should. There we go.
All right.
Would Paprika like to do anything else on her turn?
Right now... Well, actually, you know what? She's going to drink some water.
Yeah, go for it. It's, I'm pretty sure it's, Dasani, right?
Oh,
Sure?
isn't that under the Coca-Cola company?
I think it is.
God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
Dasani, the official water of Los Adfagui streams.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag sponsored.
Whoops.
Hashtag not sponsored yet.
All 3 of those hashtags.
Yes.
Alright, on that note, Rattata 27 has so many potential targets. And, it likes Dasani.
Oh.
That's
Well, I
gonna be
drank it
tackled.
all.
Well, that makes it mad, so it's going to,
Oh.
tackle you.
Okay.
Dang. Yeah, it was good. Good call drinking that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, it was the Dasani that attracted the Rattata to you in the first place, because this
Oh,
Rattata
shut up,
has
Kyle.
excellent taste in water.
Shut up.
Well, I almost did a good.
I rolled a d4, I swear. You saw it.
I saw it.
Chili was 1. Bismuth was 2. Anvil.
Yes, bottom to top, the logical arrangement for that.
I was originally going to target Chili and then decided, well, it could be Bismuth, and then... Shut up!
Anyway. I'm just gonna have Anvil Thundershock the Rattata.
Yep, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
It is out of commission.
Yay!
Would Moto like to do anything?
I think... Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna have Mona use deep breathing.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So for those at home, deep breathing is the name of one of the custom features that she got from the Riley Cross training session. And essentially, it is a focus punch style healing move where if she doesn't get hit until before the start of her next turn, she gets 75% of her health back.
Yeah.
Yay!
And given her setup in this current location, odds of that are pretty likely. Yeah. On that note, I think we're up to the Raticate again.
Alright. The Raticate makes a beeline for Mona.
No. Well, in that case, I'd use Toby's feet to leap in the way. Because, you know, anime.
For a minute there, I thought she said feet, as in the things that help her
Oh my
stand up.
god.
I use my feet to leap in the way.
As
All
opposed
right.
to the other part of my body that propels me across the floor.
The Raticate is going to charge forward and use Crunch on Chili.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Now I'm really glad I withdrew, Lewis.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
even
that's-
then.
Well,
Resisted.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
Code
Okay.
resisted.
Oh, yeah.
And it was rough. Yeah, it's actually gonna hang out right there. That works for me. Bismuth, it's your turn.
okay. Bismuth. Let's see. Bismuth sees this nice shiny target right here, and is going to use leech seed.
Alright.
Eradicate.
That's
Oh,
auto
for
hit?
Christ's sake!
No, it's an AC4.
Yeah, that is going to miss. The Raticate charges in for a crunch, and as it's kind of like backing away from its strike, it sees what you're doing and ducks underneath it. The leech seed flies off somewhere into the kitchen, and you hear the what sounds like a china plate shattering.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, be careful! I might need to use that.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Christ almighty. All right. On that note,
I love that
would-
entering what's obviously a crime scene of some kind. Paprika's first thought on seeing kitchen is not, oh, we better investigate and preserve the crime scene. It's, I'm gonna make some goddamn chili.
I mean, hey, it heals us.
You're not wrong.
Let's see, that was Bismuth. Chili? Or wait, no,
yes.
unless Toby has something to do.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Does
No.
Toby have anything to do?
No, Toby's hanging back.
All right, Chili.
Alright, shadow Pokemon check.
Yes, that would be a Shadow Pokemon check. You are good to go.
Whew. Okay. Chili has kind of gotten off easy with the Raticate, but we're still gonna target the Rattata just in case. So we'll try to hit the Rattata with an Ember.
All right.
Oh, it burns.
Yes.
Of course it
It's
does.
better hope it doesn't have guts.
That's a very good point.
All right. Roll damage.
Alrighty. Okay, and with that, Paprika's HP is not great. I don't think she would have stuck out her frying pan. She's going to step back and actually throw a salt shaker at the Rattata.
All right. Go
Yay!
for it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need an accuracy check. Another one of the features we created next time. That is going to hit, and
you say
that's
next time rather than last time?
Last time. Yeah, okay. All right. You know what? There's another Raticate now. You happy?
Yo!
No!
I believe that operates as a sand attack-like move.
Yeah, so the target has to roll a +1 during accuracy checks.
Yep, will do. And
Okay.
you rolled damage on that, right?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
So- Yeah, I believe it's base one base damage, not 2.
So would I just, I guess, quickly add her to base 1?
You could do that if you'd like.
Okay.
And in the meantime, while you're doing that, Anvil, it's going to be your turn.
Okay. Well. Oh, not
Excellent.
bad.
The salt shaker flies across the field of battle, and you loosen the cap a little bit as you do this, and it collides with this thing in the face, and like just salt rains down over it, and it just you can see it like reaching up and desperately trying to rub one of its eyes.
Aww.
I feel bad.
Now I feel cruel.
What did you think the sand attack version of throwing a salt shaker was going to entail?
No, I understand. I still feel bad.
Alright, I'm gonna Thundershock the Raticate.
All right, why don't you paralyze it?
Please! Dang it.
That should still hit.
Good. Whoa, what the heck?
Oh, look at that!
What?
Make a wish!
Oh, I guess I never deselected that one. Whoops.
Yeah, no, it just.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. All right. Mono, would you like to do anything?
I would like to complete my deep breathing.
You complete your deep breathing.
Yay.
Heck yeah.
All right. Back to the top of the turn. Raticate.
Oh, that was a really well-timed dropping of the beat.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like that. Raticate's gonna run over to Anvil and use Double Edge.
Okay.
Hey.
That should hit.
If it can get past +2 evasion. Oh god, okay.
Yikes.
Now... Recoil is a third of the damage it dealt, right?
Yes. And it should have applied that automatically.
Which it did. Anvil is also sent flying back into the desk and takes in another 7 points of damage.
Oof.
Yikes.
And you're just blindsided by this hit. It is just finished dodging a leech seed, ducking under. It takes the thunder shock from you, and then without hesitating turns and just rams straight into you.
Yikes.
And,
this thing is
darn.
scary.
You are just out. All right, Bismuth, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Jesus. I think think I want to stay well away from this little shit. Gonna be like over here. And, yeah, gonna use Razor Leaf. Nice!
That'll
That should be a crit!
Roll
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah!
Woo!
Very nice.
Well placed.
Damn, dude.
And you
Very
finish
good.
it off. As it collides with Anvil, it ends up bouncing back, and it has to regain its footing for a brief moment. And you use that time to get the perfect shot off right over Chili's head and blindsiding it, kind of like in the back of the shoulder blade area, catching some of the neck.
Nice.
And yeah, it is out.
Toby
All right.
lets out a breath she'd been holding. She's like, "Oh man,
All right.
Bismuth eradicated the Raticate." Thank you,
Toby, would you like to
Pikachu.
do anything?
She cheers.
All right, Chili, it's your turn.
Alright, well then, Chili is going to turn around and
D20.
use... Oh, right.
All right, we won't see how that works today. Keep going.
Sorry!
That's
Chili...
I'm not trying to cripple the thing. Well, most of the time.
Okay.
I don't want to make Chili unusable. That's not the point of this.
Right. Okay, so Chili is going to turn around and use Ember on the Rata.
Yep, go for
Hopefully.
it. That'll hit roll damage. Oh yeah,
Huzzah!
that's a wrap.
All right.
Alright.
Oh, perfectly timed fade out. Huh! Damn it! There we go.
Ugh.
Whoops. Okay.
All right, so that is if you had one everybody only had one Pokemon participate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's 1,540 experience.
Whew.
Everybody in your party gets 770. Everybody in your box gets 385.
770. Power Gem? Wait. It's different for ice.
I believe so,
pass,
yes.
isn't it? Yeah.
And how much goes to the box Pokemon again?
385.
I am bad at math.
Whew.
I pulled out a calculator on my end. It's not your fault. So we think these experience ratios make sense?
I think
I'd say
it makes
so.
great sense. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check that document.
Toby definitely just like.
It's Aurora Beam.
Aurora Beam.
Yes.
Woo.
Cool.
I will take that.
Literally cool.
So the what's the limit on moves that we can learn?
6.
I have one too many already.
No big deal. Just fix it now.
All right.
Oh man, it was so cool yesterday. I was playing Final Fantasy 14, and I'm in the area now that's all like snowy and stuff. And so I was just questing around the area, and then I look up, and there's an aurora in the sky. I'm like, bro. I mean, the weather in that game is already really beautiful at times, but it was like, that was so cool. Just like look
So-
up and wow.
As the fight winds to a close, you hear the crack of an audio system being turned on.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
You know that sort of sound that like when a speaker turns on, like
Yeah.
sort of effect, and it's like in that same sort of grainy thing that is similar to with any intercom system. It's like, well, that took you long enough.
What?
What?
you mean? Who's there?
I've been stuck in the basement for days now. Dear
Oh.
Lord, people, come on.
Oh.
We're not law enforcement, you know. We just happen to be here.
Glad to help. You're welcome.
Still, where were you yesterday or the day before that? Unbelievable.
Stuck in Lumio City.
Yeah, you're not the only one with problems around here, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, screw you too.
Great.
Oh god, is
So
this
glad-
Riley's dad?
So glad we're off to a good start.
Would you like to continue to trespass in my store, my living spaces, break my plates?
You're
Paying for that, by the way.
You're welcome for rescuing you from your basement, I guess.
Wait,
Jeez.
are you locked in your basement or are you just waiting to come out?
Jed Caulfield.
I keep
see.
forgetting the placeholder.
You had a fighting type. Why didn't you fight them off?
Oh yeah, you just take on a whole packer of Eradicate a 1v8 and tell me how that goes. Idiot.
You've at least tried instead of like insulting people and
Excuse you, I
hiding in
counted
your
7 of them.
basement and-
7, 8, what the hell does it matter? Smartass.
You asked for it.
Wait, haven't I seen you before?
Have you? Wait,
Oh.
no.
Ah!
We're
You're the
gym
girl from the
challengers.
internet.
You might- Oh god. I was gonna say that we're gym challengers. You might have seen us on TV.
I am not that girl.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I
she-
think you are.
No, she's just a lookalike. It's really uncanny. She gets that a lot.
Yeah.
Nope.
Can't escape this.
Now, would you like to get the hell out of my apartment, thank you?
Well, we did come for something. We didn't just like wander in here up
Get
the
the
mountain
hell
on
out
a
of my
whim.
apartment, thank you.
Paprika, do you want to try and deal with this guy?
No, but I will. Hi, we're actually from the lab in Lumio City. They've been trying to
That's
contact
great.
you.
Can you get the hell out of my apartment?
Oh my god.
How old is this guy?
He appears to be somewhere in his like late 50s, early 60s.
Hmm.
Your character voice room is great, by the way.
You're not a senior citizen, Paprika says, taking out her frying pan, so I wouldn't really feel bad about this.
Oh, really?
Paprika.
You're gonna threaten me
Paprika,
in my
Paprika,
apartment?
Paprika, I think threatening people is actually a crime.
Not a crime in my book. Just saying.
Well, I mean, I've watched a lot of shows and
And I'll be honest, your Mankey's not looking so hot.
also
You
you're
want to
kind
test
of
that theory, bitch?
I
Oh,
do.
God.
you're kind of in between us and the stairwell, so we can't really leave. So, you know.
You can walk past me. Hallway's wide enough. Come on.
Not wide enough for me.
I don't want to though, because you're kind of rude.
I guess at this point, Paprika's just staring him down.
Look, we're just here to pick something up for the lab, and then we'll get out of your hair, okay? What little hair
Paprika, I want
have.
you to roll an intimidation check.
Okay.
I will give you advantage because you have a frying pan.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate.
Not that you needed it. Fine, fine. If I go down the stairs first, will you get the hell out of my apartment?
Yes, gladly.
He throws his hand in the air, kind of like punches the wall, puts a bit of a dent in it on the way down the stairs.
Cool.
Well,
Well, are you
Yeah, exactly.
coming?
Yes, yes.
Jeez.
We're waiting for the map to change. It's not our fault.
Excuse me, then I don't have an escalator.
Also, look at Bismuth's HP.
70?
Nice.
Nice. What? Why is it 70 for you but 69 for me?
Probably because I do not have the right mode on.
Nice.
Nice.
Toby just calmly
See,
breaks
now
the
was
fourth
that
wall.
so hard?
You
No,
weren't exactly
which is
making it
why I'm
easy.
shocked that it took you so long to do it.
Just quietly sassing.
You're lucky that a court of law would be sympathetic to you, otherwise I'd knock you out right now.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Can we just get
Can
on
we,
with
like-
it?
Yeah, can we have our just the thing we need now, please?
Your thing. Oh, yeah, let me just go get that from... What the frick did... I don't have anything anymore, genius. Have you seen the place of this... The state of this place? Oh, yeah, let me just go get that part out of, like... First of all, who the hell are you? What part are you even talking about? And who the hell do you get off asking for it, given the state of this place? Are you freaking kidding me?
I don't like this guy.
Yeah, me either.
Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to get used to that. If we can handle Riley, we can handle him.
Mona's slowly realizing that Paprika has made a point. Alright, well, do you have any idea who did this?
It was, why the hell do I have to tell you?
We did kind of just save you.
Fine. Bunch of, those, hoodlums that I've been seeing all over the news, showed up and, one of them had a, what do you call that thing? Snag machine, yeah, one of those. And, yeah, there was a, I definitely remember a clipboard. That's
Oh God, no.
lady with a clipboard and a bunch of thugs, and they just started breaking everything. So I went to my panic shelter and locked down, and then they released these Raticate all over the place. Oh, for the love of God, just took everything I had.
Oh, suddenly Paprika's more sympathetic, and she's like, did they take anyone from you?
You making fun of my dead wife?
No, you're
What?
Pokemon.
Ow. No.
Good.
Is that it? Is the interrogation over?
Where did did you hear them say anything about where they were going or why they were here or?
Well, I would assume it had to do something with all the parts I have. Maybe they need money or something? I don't know.
Toby pulls out her phone. Does it have reception?
It does have reception.
She's calling Professor Sassafras.
Alright. God, I gotta switch voices. Damn it.
You're welcome.
The pain of being a GM.
Okay, here's the one rule. They're not having a conversation with each other.
Damn it! I was gonna say she's putting him on speakerphone because it makes the most sense.
Toby, is that you?
Yeah, this guy's being a real
Dick.
pain. Yeah, what Mona said.
Who are you talking to?
Old guy with a manky.
Oh, yeah, that's Jed for you. Probably should have warned you ahead of time, but yeah. you can put him on the line with me.
Okay.
Toby hands over the phone.
Here, just talk to Professor Sassafras. I don't feel like playing with you anymore.
He snatches the phone out of your hand, looks at it briefly, undoes the speaker button, and puts it up to his ear like, yeah, who the hell is this? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm familiar with you guys. Order. What the hell? My store got freaking robbed. What do you mean I didn't answer your calls? Of course I didn't answer your calls. I was locked in my basement for the last 5 days. Unfreaking believable. Look, I don't have time to deal with you right now. Once I get this store in shape, I'll call you back. And he just hangs up and gives you the phone back.
Okay.
All right.
Toby, your holocaster begins to ring. It's the professor.
Okay.
She picks up.
Hi, Professor.
Hi, Paprika. So sorry you have to deal with him. He's,
If you just call her Paprika.
Oh, Toby. He's worse, than usual today. Now that I know I can get in contact with him, I'll just handle the details of the order and work it. You can just leave. You don't need to deal with him anymore. It's not going to be a fruitful endeavor.
Oh.
Mona is already on her way out.
Yeah. Toby hears this and she turns on her heel and doesn't even say bye. She's just like, okay, I'm out.
And as you're leaving, you hear him say, yeah, that's right. Get the hell out of here. Jesus.
Only because we want to.
Opens the door back up.
Trust
No.
me, you're doing me no favors by being here, so kindly get the hell out. Don't trip down the mountain on your way out.
Wow.
Or do. I mean, I don't care.
I'm wondering if he decided to live on the mountain himself. Someone exiled him up here because so annoying.
Either way, it's for the best.
Yeah.
So, on that note, with your mission accomplished, that is going to be where we end session 11.
Fantastic.
Fish and mailed.
Fished and mailed. We'll get them next time.
Well, that was a thing.
That was
Yes,
entertaining.
that was a thing.
Kyle, it has been a genuine delight over the years to watch your role-playing skills improve.
Thank you.
It's just like, you went from being completely unconfident and like, oh yeah, I'm just playing a self-insert, to being like, having all these fun, varied characters and voices and stuff. Like, it's really fun.
I just tried to think about, I need an older guy, but he's a total douchebag. And that was my older gentleman total douchebag voice. The first
Extremely
time
good.
you heard it was the first time I tried it.
That is what happens 90% of the time when I do voice. And
Yup.
weird noises. My weird noises are never premeditated,
All right.
in case you were wondering.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
So yeah, you got some bits and pieces of information there, nothing concrete, but it does sound like the guy with the snag machine that you met all the way back in session 1 and session 4 has popped up again
That guy.
and is up to something. So next time we'll maybe get closer to that, maybe nothing will happen. I don't know.
Maybe.
You'll
I
have
mean,
to tune in to find out.
despite her incredibly strong sense of justice, Toby's kind of been kind of woken up at this point to how dangerous things actually are. So she's less inclined to go after the guy herself, inclined to like tell someone.
Yeah, you guys can totally discuss this amongst yourselves off stream. and come to me with a plan of action that I can incorporate into the next stream.
Hello.
All right.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. On that note,
On
is
that note,
session 11 of the campaign known as Toby and Friends. I've been Kyle.
I've been Bloss Advocate.
I've been Diamond.
hold on.
And we'll see you all next time.
Wombat! It's I, Wombat, bringer of ghost trick music! Yeah!
Thanks for coming, guys. See you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Yay, good night!
Outro. There we go.